All you care about is money. This town deserves a better class of criminals. And I'm gonna give it to them. Tell your men they work for me now. This is my city.
All right, Vigo.
I would not mess with anybody below 25. He came out and clarified it. Your man Aaron O had a whole episode on how many hours, and even Raw B asked him, yo, would you date a 16 blah, 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 blah? And he said, yeah, there was no facetiousness. There's no joking.
So Reaper is talking about, he's still talking about Aaron O. A little bit context. This is podcast old live, like close to last year or something. Again, this is just part 2 of the last live I did. Because it was it wasn't really too long to do on that one, because that one ended up being a long ass fucking live. It wasn't supposed to be. Podcast, I came up here podcasting, attacking Courtney for no reason. Because he's a racist to peace and friendship. Because he's what, manosphere adjacent? Ain't that what y'all call it? So just move it up a little bit. I don't know who that second guy is next to podcast on his right or his left. I don't know. Then there's Darrell Long and Reaper. Then I come up bottom left next to Team Pedo, and I forgot who that is. I forgot who that is at the bottom right.
So, but Reaper, can you admit that for you to establish a standard and a pattern, you have to stick to it until the end? Like, there's of course nuances.
Of course.
For example, let me give you an example, right? You know, I'm pro-life. For a lot of people, I'm pro-choice. For a lot of people, I'm a baby killer. I'm sorry, podcast. A baby deleter. For a lot of people, I never did it, but that's my stance. If I'm on a panel with 8 people that are pro-choice and they are not coherent with their pattern, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm going to show them they are inconsistent with their opinion. That even though they...
Oh, you mean how I've been knowing you this entire time? You mean like that? You're trying to be like me. So it says, now he's trying to use Saudi Arabia. I've never seen a Saudi with a 12-year-old claim to want one. That's a... Hey, man. Hey. Got our first bang of the day. Let's just pop that out.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yes, I have to agree with you. Never seen that a day in my life. I don't know where they get this shit from. Yeah. You could just be saying anything. Who can I use to throw somebody under the bus to make myself look better? Anybody.
have an opinion similar to mine.
Whole time, them Saudis would slice your fucking head off. And he knows that.
Their opinion is not consistent because they don't establish a straight line from point A to Z, and they're contradicting themselves. That's usually a debate tactic. And what happened on that conversation when he asked, would you marry a 16-year-old?
So up to this point, I had just hopped up there. I haven't said nothing yet. So, but this point was after I had already cooked him when he came on my channel. This is after the Darrell Long live where Reaper came up and let me know about the shit. Aaron O said, if you want me to remind you what Aaron O said, just let me know. I'm happy to do it. Happy to play together. Doesn't mean anything to me. I don't give a fuck about the nigga. I ain't gonna sit there with you. So that's what Fatty, recession body built ass, hopped up on the panel, cooked the fuck out of him, got him out of there. And so podcast was doing a lot. I forgot the title of this. I can look real fast. It was something similar to the age of consent. But yeah. I hadn't spoke yet, basically.
Was literally J Prince. Since he got, he was trying to get him. Same thing with E Black. E Black contradicted himself too. He said that one time he had young woman at his house. They were freshmen in college. So
E Black contradicting himself. That's something.
we presume they are above 18 and he kicked them off. But when we asked him, hey bro, You never dated someone older than you in your team? Oh, because I was a made man and I was already working and when I was a grown man. So it is just about contradictions and just about a thought process and about discussing ideas.
And this is where Sugar Bum earned a wrench on my channel. She said that means if they're allowed by law to marry a 12-year-old, they would. Listen.
When was the last time you did a proper...
This is what Sugar Bum got from the conversation. This is literally what JP said when Aaron O said what he said. This is literally what I said when Reaper let me know about it. Like I said verbatim, you would fuck a kid if you could. That's all the fuck I said. I said that the entire time. Not once did I say you fucked Sally Mae or you tried to fuck 8-year-old little Lindsay Frenesco. Like nobody gave a person, you fucking piece of shit bitch, and said that you tried to fuck him. So this proof shit you keep talking about to stupid motherfuckers. Anybody that respects you at all is a dumbass. If for them to hear you say that and still fuck with you, they're fucking stupid. That's what I think they are. I couldn't give a fuck. That's a person that can't possibly, to any degree imaginable, respect anybody's intelligence. It is so blatant and obvious of a fuck you to your intelligence for a person who utters out of their mouth that they will fuck a 12-year-old to then tell the people holding them accountable for what he said that they have to show proof when they're only giving their position because of the proof you've given already. Then I'm supposed to show proof of you fucking what? When pedophilia and sexual assault on a child are very distinct things. I will win that in any court on earth. This video and that articulation beats Fatty in any courtroom on earth, including Portugal and Nigeria. That's it. I don't need nothing more than that. For you to deal with them, you're a dumbass. You don't give a fuck about your own intelligence, so I don't. The kid gloves is off. You have to think you're a dumbass for you to hear somebody play with your intelligence like that and keep fucking with them. Now, when I say fucking with them, it's like you're not over there just to be a piece of shit. Because it doesn't make any sense. It's hyper incompetent. That's just one thing. The other part of him saying, prove it, which blows my mind, is that in your fucking raggedy ass stupid country of Portugal, you dumb fat bitch, the age of consent is 14. So you're asking people to do what? Find evidence of you fucking a 14-year-old when you can? What did the proof? The proof. Proof of what? Y'all can fuck 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds and 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds. You can fuck them. So why would you be asking people for proof of charges for you that you can't possibly get if you didn't grape the girl? But this is the type of people that...
When was the last time you did
this is why I do what I do. Race traders. The number one thing that's wrong with our people is you don't notice a traitor when you see one. In yesterday's viral video of Cat Williams is a perfect example of how big it really is. For y'all to not see Kevin Hart as a plant. I still like his material. He's clearly a plant, without a shot of a doubt. Still like his material. Just like y'all said, I like footage. Okay, cool. But still recognize that this nigga's not here for anything of substance. He's just here. Because somebody has to be here to make sure it doesn't grow too big or without somebody else's control. Because the nigga put on the dress. Kevin Hart. He did that. I got something for that too.
Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
I know damn well you ain't been watching it this long and ain't hit that like button.
You son of a bitch. Going right for the jugular, aren't you?
And hit the like button before we bite something.
What's going on?
Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Hit that little red button and consider becoming a member.
Why not?
Why, haven't you heard what they say about me? I'm a degenerate fucking animal.
Everything not gonna end up on the channel, man. We gonna put stuff in the back, you know, for the people that support the channel. I mean, it's okay, you know. Some people want to be freeloaders. I used to did it. Cash App, IG, link, it will be in the description. Also the email, find something you want me to react to, man, hit me up in the email. Now let's get back to the video. Appreciate you.
Let go.
I think nobody said you should do this. I think nobody said I'm doing it. And for you guys to grab a conversation about ideas and call those names to those people, when we have, for example, on this panel, this guy, low class, a self-proclaimed delete.
You see what I'm saying? I can show you multiple times. I ain't saying nothing to this little bitch ass nigga is terrified of me. Terrified. I ain't saying nothing to this nigga. I can show you multiple videos. It don't matter who. Like, I'm the type of person. I'm gonna beat you regardless. I don't care if you say something to me or you don't say something to me. You're gonna get trashed regardless. It doesn't make me no different. I don't care. But you thinking you're gonna do something first is gonna make you feel as great as you think you're gonna feel when you do something. You're gonna feel 10 times worse when I'm done. So let the record reflect. The nigga says something. This is not a video that y'all got access to. Can't go just look this up. I want to be clear on that. Y'all can't just go look this up. I'm showing you this. I didn't say anything to this fuck nigga. Because I don't have that type of decorum on other people's panels now. I don't do that. I just got it. So said, he said, I'm looking for every way that could be a joke. And I can't find it. It's no way to think that shit is a joke. It's not even funny. My mind is open and it hurts to think. It's hardly honest. Talking to Just Jay. Yeah. Again, you know why I never say anything to him? Because you're showing how dumb you are. On my channel, I don't know how many lives or how many videos I've ended my show with. There's only 2 classes. You have a world class or you outclass. So I just keep letting you see it. There's no point in me saying anything to you. Because you're a fucking idiot. Because no matter what you say, what flip you do on the word, you can't prove it. In days like this, where I'm showing the history of how much I've dog walked the fuck out of this raggedy piece of shit, Kevin Hart type of plant bitch named Fatty. This is your Kevin Hart. This is your plant. Fatty. What doesn't belong? It ain't nobody to pick out in this space of what doesn't belong before you get the fat. She said, Miss Baby. What's going on, that baby? Shirelli in the building. What's up with you? Actually, I want to show y'all this. Just remember that Kevin Hart was in the dress.
Right? A self-proclaimed guy that associates himself with.
Now, I want to say of the rebuttal right now, but I said it then, so we're just gonna play it.
Woman that do false allegations, right? I think he is against it, but for some reason he's doing business with her, and he's one of his favorites. To me, says a lot. If we are going to get the blame and if we are going to get criticized for what is happening right now, for having a conversation, what do we have to assume about people that are actually doing those things? And that's the argument that I'm talking about. I told several times, just because in my country prostitution is legal and we have Uber Eats for that, literally you can Uber a prostitute to your house, and we can do several drugs that you guys can do on the United States, doesn't mean that I'm consuming that shit. It's allowed, but I don't like that. Like, I'm not going to do it just because it's allowed. So for the fact that you say if 12-year-old were legal, you guys would.
But dickhead, you was just in the other. You was just fucking in your fucking. I would fuck this again. This is like a month, less than a month apart. You be just trying to justify to the Americans why we think the way we think. Like, what are you fucking talking about? You was just justifying it. Now you trying to tell us you wouldn't do it? Shut the fuck up. Like, this is the person y'all be. It blows my mind. It's just, that shit's weird as fuck to me. But I've always had an eye for people that don't belong, people that just has ill intent from the root to the two. You think because he's he's a weakling. Like, no woman will look at him and think that he can protect anything or is going to have a backbone for anything. You know, he looks like a bitch, and I think y'all just, I get it. Like, he's not the only nigga to look like a bitch. And he's soft and he's weak and he's pathetic, but he has a mouth like a girl, right? So when I think y'all just look at him like, all right, I'm gonna just protect him or whatever. But it be those little quiet piece of shit bitches like that, little effeminate, cowardly little males that are the problem. If I'm not correct, right? If there's a possibility that I'm wrong about Fatty, then why the fuck is the FBI looking at the Manosphere and Red Pill the same way? Because we see these niggas. These is bitch ass niggas. These are niggas that you can just smack the shit. The girls know y'all can fuck them niggas up. Y'all know y'all can beat these niggas up. I'm telling you the same shit about a Fatty. Because it's not about just him. I need you to be able to recognize this nigga everywhere in your life. You got a Fatty in your life. You just don't got that trash ass Portuguese attitude. Accent or attitude. Same, that shit goes with it. Because his attitude is he can fuck a kid and get away with it. Because these niggas, like these true pedophiles, like him, they come and they try shit and see how it works. If all you got to do is take nothing else other than what you watched in this video and go to professionals and go look at what the professionals say about pedophiles and watch Fatty and watch your mind blow. It'll blow your fucking mind. I am the best on earth. I am telling you right, you can stop watching this fucking live. Go to the professionals, see what the professionals say about pedophiles, then go watch Fatty. I'm not saying nothing old. Go watch him from the time you finish. From the time you finish watching him, then watch him from then on. It's going to blow your fucking mind because he can't stop. I know criminals. I know them. He's one of them. I know criminals. I know people that are hiding shit. You got to think, for a nigga to be talking about don't over pursue, but you obese and you can't stop over pursuing on a day-to-day basis, you are trying to false compensate for something in your life. You got to know that a nigga like that ain't real. That's not a real person. This shit to be crazy to me. It's like people around me, they do what I say. They be like, yo, that shit crazy how it work. Yeah, it work. I don't tell y'all shit that don't work. You can stop watching this shit at this point. Go look at the professionals talk about pedophilia. Go look at the professionals, social workers, doctors, neurologists, police officers, special investigators. What are the interrogators? Go watch them. Go watch them talk to you about pedophiles. People that specialize in that, and then go watch Fatty. From that point, it'll blow your motherfucking mind. I'm not new to this. I'm telling you what I know. I know criminals.
There's a lie. Like, there's so many shit that are legal that people don't do it just because they might not like those people. But it's funny that the person.
Hold on. Appreciate you, Zoe. I'm gonna do my super chats like that. Zoe the $10 thing. What's popping? If you can legally smash a 14-year-old right now today without legal repercussions, he admits he'd smash a 12-year-old under the same conditions. Why would we need proof? Exactly. Why he say yes so quick? Exactly. There's no reason to. They asked the world class. Your child, let's say my son, downstairs, probably knocked out sleep. Your son set up the school on fire. You said you wouldn't beat your son. You gonna beat your son? No, I'm not beating my son. I'm not gonna beat my son. Absolutely not. Why would that help? I'm not doing it. No, I don't beat my son. I don't beat children. I don't hit children. So why would I hit him? If I don't do it, I don't do it. I'm not gonna hit my child because he set a school on fire. Nigga, I would help him. No, I shouldn't say that.
When was the last time you did a proper?
Oh shit! Yeah, I probably should have said that. What I mean by that is formal education is trash. That's what I mean by that. But I appreciate you, big dog. You know when we get cash apps around this. Ooh, I'm getting old, nigga.
We bar $20 to the mall.
How'd you find out about us?
I'm a world-class assassin, fuckhead. You think I found that?
I'm a different level. You crazy? You can't even coach my type of style. They style is regular. I gave him crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work. And then look. Talk is